Hi everyone. This video explains how to use the Employment Cost Factors sheet. It contains 2 chapters, Operation and Tips. Use the video progress bar to skip to any topic. Note that this video supplements the Quick Start Guide video, which explains each step of the estimating process and describes system standards for sheet layout and handling. If you have not viewed the Quick Start video, please do so before viewing this one. Written documentation about the topics mentioned in this video is available on the support website. Click on the Knowledge Base command in the Ironworks toolbar to access it. If you want our help building a master estimate, playing what-if games with your fleet's composition, or producing charge rates for a complex job, or a special client, contact us using the consulting page. Now, let's review the operation of the Employment Cost Factors sheet. The Employment Cost Factors sheet is used in Step 4 of the process of building a fleet employment cost estimate from scratch. Each step of that process is covered in the Quick Start Guide video that is available on YouTube on the Ironworks ECM channel. The Employment Cost Factors sheet is used to specify values for each of the cost factors that drive estimated cost and resource requirement calculations. The rows contain the machine records set up in the equipment list sheet. The columns contain cost factors organized by CBS component. The rows in the sheet can be filtered to display only those machine records of interest. You can move between CBS components using the Control key, in combination with the right or left arrow key. Or, you can move from one cell to the next, using only the arrow keys. In the overhead section of the sheet, note that the overhead allocation cost factor values for those machines whose cost recovery method is set to non-pay in the equipment list are automatically set to 0. This is because their cost for the rate period contributes to overhead, which in turn is allocated to other machines whose cost recovery method is charge rate. Overhead can be spread manually as you see fit. Or, it can be automatically spread using the AutoAllocate command. It spreads overhead to each unlocked machine in proportion to the machine's contribution to the fleet's direct cost. At any time, you can click on the Allocation Status button in the Ironworks toolbar. It displays a snapshot of how well overhead is currently spread. The object is to zero the under- and overallocated amounts. Underallocated overhead results in dead losses at the end of every accounting period. Overallocated overhead increases the fleet's charge rates and thus lowers bid success. The Employment Cost Factors sheet is linked to the MEC calculation sheet. This way, you can quickly navigate between calculation details and cost factor values by simply right-mouse clicking on the cost factor value of interest. To return to the MEC calculation sheet, just click on its tab at the bottom of the screen. Likewise, you can navigate from the Fleet Employment Cost Summary sheet to the Employment Cost Factors by right-mouse clicking on any total cost or charge rate cell. The Multi-Edit command opens a form that enables you to change one cost factor value for many machines at once. To operate it, first specify one or more filters for grouping the machines of interest. Each successive filter produces a subset of the last. Then specify which cost factor value you want to edit. Finally, specify the new value. If the subject cost factor is one of the 25 that value guidance is available for, you can click on any of the 10 guidance values to copy it to the new value field. Now let's review some tips for using this sheet. Tip 1. Filter the machine records to display a group of interest, and then specify repair and overhaul cost factor values that reflect each machine's mechanical condition. Tip 2. Specify values for all CBS cost components for all machine records whose employment case is likely to change, or that you want to play what-if games with. This way the cost of any employment case can be calculated. For example, specify cost factor values for rent, lease, and depreciation costs, so you can test which custody type results in the lowest charge rate by just changing the custody type designation in the custody plans sheet. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.